The bombing of an Air India passenger jet, Canada's worst ever mass murder, with 329 killed. And Hanomansing Malik was accused of being one of the conspirators. But prosecutors failed to make their case, and Malik was acquitted. Years later, Malik was shot and killed outside his office in Surrey. Now, CBC News has learned the RCMP is investigating whether the Indian government was behind that shooting and has warned his son his life could be under threat. By 2018, India's Narendra Modi government seemed ready to forgive Malik. He was able to get a passport and visit India, even go on TV there, where his brother thanked Samant Goel, the head of India's Foreign Intelligence Service, for making the trip happen. Goel was recently identified as a key figure in a U.S. indictment alleging an Indian government plot to kill a close collaborator of Hardeep Malik, the Sikh activist who was also gunned down in Surrey last year. Canada has accused India of being responsible. Then there was this man, Amarjit Singh of India's consulate in Vancouver, who helped Malik to get his name off the blacklist and befriended him, and whose name appears in Malik's phone next to 3 calls to Malik the night before his murder, and then to an exchange of WhatsApp messages in the very early morning, about 4 hours before Malik was shot by 2 men who investigators believe were contract killers. And in Malik's agenda, a cryptic entry right at the hour when he died, Amarjit lunch. At the school he ran in Surrey, Malik's son Hardeep, also a businessman, has stepped into his father's shoes as a board member. Last week he received a warning police are required to give when they have solid intelligence of a threat against someone's life.
At this point, given what's happened with some of the murders and assassinations that have taken place and how easy it is to find a gun for hire, I would tell them to take this very, very seriously and look at possibly relocating for a period of time.
Evan, do we know why Hanomansing Malik's son might be under threat?
No, we don't know specifically why he might be, but what we do know generally is that in most cases, these duty to warn letters are issued when either a wiretap or a confidential informant tips police off to an actual plan or an actual conspiracy. And it strongly suggests also that the Indian government's reconciliation with the Malik family might not have actually been genuine, and that some of the dangers that hung over Malik Sr. may actually have been inherited by his son. But there are some in the community who believe that this is really just the Indian government generally trying to sow distrust and confusion among the Sikh community in Canada.
Evan Dyer in Ottawa, thank you.
Thanks, Ash.